Jake Paul is a degenerate. Never liked him, never will like him. Honestly, even if he found a cure for AIDS, I still wouldn't like him. Jake Paul just hit another low. Last month, he was exposed for participating in the looting that was happening during the George Floyd riots, which I don't get. You have the money, you also have fame, so why do something illegal? And living in today's world is really terrible. You have Karens who don't wear a mask when they go into a store because they either don't believe the virus is real or they think that it's their bodies, so it's their choice. And the fact that I live in the country where they basically never had any real restrictions, so that means it's never gonna end, realistically speaking. And what Jake Paul did is unacceptable, and he shouldn't be forgiven, and he shouldn't be given mercy. Recently, he threw a party in his mansion during a pandemic. As you see here at Jake Paul's party, no one is wearing face protection, everyone is 1 feet apart, which I really don't understand. When the quarantine started in mid-March, you only had, around 150,000 total cases worldwide. If everybody in the world at the time chilled in their home, watching Netflix, playing video games, the worldwide quarantine could have ended in April. Not that I'm a doctor or healthcare worker, but that's just common sense. The only good thing about Jake Paul throwing this massive party is that the man himself could get infected. Even if Jake Paul doesn't die from the virus and he recovers, then at least he would probably learn his lesson, which is unlikely because Jake Paul literally doesn't have a brain, but he's still putting everyone else at this party at risk. I think Jake Paul has gotten into so much controversy within the past 3 years that whenever he does something horrible that people really don't give a damn anymore, and I'm positive that Jake Paul himself realizes that no matter what he does with all the money and the clout, his career will not be damaged, so he just does whatever he pleases. And 100% of his audience are kids who can't think for themselves, and they're not smart enough to realize how bad of a person Jake Paul is, and therefore, Jake Paul is unfortunately still relevant. Jake Paul is literally the worst YouTuber, not just as a content creator, but as a person. And I feel like I say this a lot about every bad YouTuber I talk about. I always say they're the worst YouTuber, but I feel like Jake Paul is definitely the worst YouTuber by far. For the longest time, Jake Paul has always been a family-friendly channel, but since he found out he could literally get away with anything, his latest video is literally titled Six Tape, which I won't actually say the title because I want this video to be monetized, so now he's making 18+ content for kids. Overall, he's just a bad influence on kids, making them drop out of school so they can make a YouTube channel where they only get 2 subscribers and they record crappy mobile gameplay. Jake Paul sucks, everyone hates him. Have a good day or night, bye everyone.